Are we live? Are we live? Am I live? Did I do this thing right? Usually Joe does this, so bear with me here if for some reason we're not live. But I'm going to check it out, see if you can see my face, see if you can see everything that's going on, and then we're going to get rolling with this live. Let me see what's going on here. All right, we should be live. Make sure. Perfect. All right, guys. So we are live on a Friday. I had another video that was supposed to be released today, and it is done, and it is awesome, and it had to wait. There was too much going on in the market. There were too many things that I wanted to say. It was just, you know, a melting pot of things that I wanted to at least get on here and discuss. Obviously, Joe P is not here. He is working late today, and I said, Joe, I got to jump on. I got to do a live. I think it's going to work out well with the market. I got some things that I put up a short today. All right, I put up a short today that kind of explains my buying of such a small cap, my lowest cap that I've probably ever bought, really, and why I've been dumping so much money into Silo and been dumping a ton of money into it. Now my second largest holding, and it's just been ripping since the second I put it in. Now this doesn't happen always, but I do have some basis that I want to go over if you didn't watch my last video on why I was buying it, and just to kind of clear the air of what I was doing. I had a bunch of DMs, which I never get DMs, but I had a bunch of DMs about, you know, what I was buying, when I started buying it, and some other questions on it based off that video and that short. So I figured I'd get on here and discuss it, and why not do a live? All right, so if you guys are hanging with us and you're chilling with us, I appreciate it. If you could like the video, that'd be awesome. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that too. I've got the comments up. Anything you want to say, anything you want to discuss about the market, I'm on here. I've got about 30 minutes or so to get this live rolling. So we are going to jump right into it, guys, and we're going to get into a little bit of coin market cap here. Coin market cap. Let me refresh this thing. Coin market cap 1.875 trillion. Let's go. So that is looking very bullish. Obviously, as you know, as we start climbing closer and closer to that 2 trillion mark, that is when things start looking very good, because we were flirting between that 1.5, the 3, you know, when you start seeing that 50% drop over that market cap, that's where you start seeing a lot of bearish sentiment, but obviously a very good buy zone. You've seen a lot of those overall. I'm not even going to bring those up today. I thought about it, but you've seen on about every graph those great buy zones. Ape Coin right here, 59%, still ripping. Obviously, I think it was up even more today. At some point in time, it dropped like a rock yesterday as well. It's crazy to think. Let me get into this real quick. It's crazy to think where Ape Coin has gone when you have, because if you have a Bored Ape, let's be honest, or if you have a Mutant Ape, you're probably one of the richer crypto investors. Not always. I'm not painting that whole, you know, blanket right now, but you're probably got a little bit of money, right? You got some funds up into crypto, and they just airdropped so many people so much money. One guy got like $13 million. He holds like 107 Bored Apes. Like, that's crazy. And there's some utility behind it, but not much utility. The crypto boys are not buying it. We're not buying the Ape Coin. Do I think you can buy it and just simply try to make money on it? Sure. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. Absolutely. That's totally up to you. But for us in our portfolios, you will not see it in there unless we have money to get a Bored Ape eventually, and then they have another airdrop, or we get dropped some. I will say this. That's going to be a lot of taxes to pay on that $13 million. I mean, if he sold it, that's going to be a lot of taxes to pay on that $13 million. Because remember, no matter what, when you get dropped, when you get airdropped, it is the price that you got it airdropped at. So wherever that was and wherever that price was when it was sitting at and it got airdropped, yeah, I'm live. Oh my gosh, look who is joining us right now. Look who is joining us. I didn't know he was going to come in, but here he is. I thought he was tied up at work. I'm like, dude, I got to shoot it. I got to start it at 5. So we're going to get him in here, get him rolling.
All right.
Take over that mic, dude.
Great.
So I'm just going over Ape Coin.
Ape Coin. Oh, yeah. A lot of hype around Ape Coin right now. Dude, that coin, man, went up so much. And people are saying, I don't believe it, but people are saying that there's going to be good utility behind it.
That's what I saw too. Well, and I was talking about the taxes.
Oh.
Dude, the dude who got dropped $13 million? Yeah. $13 million worth of Ape Coin. He's got to pay taxes on that even if the coin goes down. So it's when you get it airdropped.
Oh my god!
It's
Are you
when.
kidding me?
Oh yeah. I mean, fact check me out there if there's anybody watching this live. But fact check me. But it's when you get it airdropped. The price it was when it was airdropped is, I'm pretty sure, the taxes you have to pay on it.
Wow. What if you?
So someone go out there and look at it. But
That's
I'm pretty
insane.
sure. I'm pretty sure that's right.
I actually just got done with my taxes right now. The dude I did the taxes with, I told him, I was like, hey, you know, I had some crypto last year. He goes, oh. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I had crypto. He's like, man, that's the wild, wild west. I don't know why you're doing that stuff. I was like, oh, God, all right.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing it. Okay, thanks, financial advisor. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. But
It's your job to know these things, bro.
that's right.
It's your job.
Yep.
That's probably what my tax person would say too.
Yeah.
So I was also jumping in, just getting into coin market cap.
Oh, okay.
Only thing I did was Ape Coin, and I was really talking about, wanting to get into the Bitcoin pump.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, flying up, Ethereum pumping. There's been big news on Ethereum today, right? Did you see anything on it?
No, I haven't caught it.
There's some big news. I haven't caught it yet either, to be honest with you. And I wanted to get into Cardano. I'm not
85
mad
cents.
about it.
Yeah,
Not mad
check
about
that
it,
out.
even though it's way undervalued in my opinion. But how you feeling? You feeling any better?
Yeah, I feel a little bit better right
Good.
now. I think working out's gonna do me some good. for
Agreed,
sure.
agreed. Well, we'll make sure to get you out of here and you're ready to go for the 5:30 class.
Boom.
All right. So Ape Coin,
There it is, sitting 34 right now.
it is 1,300% up. Now, I love crypto. I do, and it is I think 100% the future. That's why we made this channel. That's why we come on here. But 1,300% off
That's
of
insane.
something with literally it just jumped. It just jumped another
100%
damn near
almost.
100%.
Yeah, that's I guess how it rolls.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude.
Sometimes you just don't know.
You just
Sometimes you just don't know. Well, okay, so the guy that got 13 million or whatever it was, didn't he have like 100? Yeah, 107.
107 apes.
That's insane,
Yeah.
dude. That's crazy. Who has that much money? He probably bought it super early or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, definitely. But had they known that this was, I mean, had we wouldn't have been able to afford an ape anyways. But had we have known,
Ugh,
I guess
yeah.
that's what they all say though. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that in my opinion, that price is going to absolutely drop like a rock.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, this can only hang on for so long.
The only people that are going to hang on to it are the people like the people holding Doge still
Yes.
are, oh, well, no, it's coming back up. It's coming back up. It's coming
Exactly.
back up. Maybe. Maybe it is.
Maybe not.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe not. Who knows? Who is that? Oh,
Hey, it's Ed.
Mr. Growthis, my
Ed.
man. What's going on, Ed?
Oh, man. The day
So-
I feel a little nasally.
You sound like it.
Yeah.
Harmony. I saw your video today. Agreed on the video.
Yeah.
I was gonna go over the buy too, but you got anything else to follow that up with? Anything you missed in that video?
Not really. No, it just it's still going up, so that's positive. Definitely on the day. It was literally sitting there. I made my coffee, made my food. I'm just like waiting before I went to work, and I'm like, I'm just gonna buy something. So I bought some Harmony and some CRO.
Heck yeah, I love it.
So-
Yeah, I love it. Kind of did the same thing with old Silo, which we're gonna go over here in a little bit.
There we go. Perfect.
But that's kind of what we're rolling. The whole market looks pretty good, but again, I mean, as we remember, we're so beat down from
Yeah.
all-time highs. This means nothing, and I'm going to go over that in my Bitcoin chart. I made one simple trend line that I think everybody's going to like, and it's going to work out very well.
Great. Ed wants to buy a Tesla with his crypto. He wants to pump right now. We all want to
He wants
pump.
to buy a Tesla with that. Oh yeah, it is. I can buy that. I like that, Ed. I like it. Vader to the moon.
Darth Vader?
Yeah. What do you
Vader?
mean? What do you mean, Vader? Is that a new coin?
Must
What is
be
that?
a coin.
Yeah, I don't know it. I don't know it.
Next
Explain
to
it.
Safe Moon.
Explain it to us. Let us know.
What's Vader? What's it
Yeah.
about?
What's Vader?
What's
is
its utility?
it? Um.
BitTorrent,
cool.
man, that thing sucks.
Yeah, BitTorrent's
That was one of the first
old
ones that I
school.
bought.
Old school.
Yeah.
Old school. All right. That's pretty much it though, but good looking market so far. The thing is we need like 4 or 5 of these days in a row.
Yeah,
We need 6 or 7 of these days. We need a month of uptrend to make this happen.
definitely.
And we're going to jump back into or we're going to jump over to TradingView here really quick in this one trend line. This is what I wanted to go over, and I am on the daily chart like a year out pretty much. I mean, a long time anyways. Why I think this daily chart is so important and this trend line so important, you can see we're still at the exact same level. Nothing happens until we're above that 45 to 46K mark. And nothing does. And you can, and why I like this is that you can go back. You can go back even before that to really September.
Yeah.
To September to find that support / resistance, whatever way you're looking at it, of 2021. I mean, that's a pretty long time. I mean, to fill this in and to have that trend line stay like that is pretty crazy. Now, obviously, resistance at one point in time, support, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Well, which way are we going to break?
You're going to need some juice to get through there for sure.
Can you make that a little bigger? I don't know if you're going to go to the...
You want it this way?
Perfect. Yep, that's great. So, yeah, as you guys can see, I mean, until we bounce above this trend line, this yellow line, really not much is going to happen in the space. It's just there's not much there. Would you agree, or what do you think? Are we still dancing?
Yeah, I think
right?
we definitely need to settle above it up here for at least a couple days for sure, because this is a daily chart, so we need a couple candles, green candles probably, that are going to sit up above this this mark here for sure, to really feel bullish. Oops, I don't know what's going on there.
I've never seen that happen before, but that's awesome. You can do that too.
Definitely need that to happen to be more bullish above this. This is a good line. This is a 45K line. Yeah,
45. That's where it's at.
Yep.
That is where it's at. That's what we're looking at, people. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. We don't want to take up too much of your time on your Friday night, but we do appreciate you that are out there rocking with us on Friday. We do have another live coming up tomorrow in the afternoon, and that's going to be a discussion live. That's going to be like the discussion last week. It went so well. We'd hope you guys join us, put all your comments. We're ready to do whatever.
They rocked it. They rocked it last Saturday.
We're basically going to have a podcast with you all running the podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to be pressing buttons, and that's about it.
That went well. Matt H.
Matt H., what up?
Finally caught you guys on live. Yes, you did. We appreciate you being with us.
Glad this dude called me out so hardcore. I was typing it in so quickly I didn't know.
Wait, what? So what was the issue? You typed in
B-I-T.
B-I-T instead of BTC?
Yes. Because I can't type on this thing. My fingers are fat. Why are you making fun of me, Matt?
Oh, yeah. Oops. Oh, well. We don't know what StreamYard is.
Yeah, I don't know what StreamYard is. Ebonics, I don't know what StreamYard is.
Not sure. Yeah.
Matt H, man, that's funny.
Should we go to
good stuff? Oh, don't go to this one yet.
Okay.
No, we'll go to that one next. We're on that one next.
All right. That's a good one, though.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so next up, I did want to get into a little bit of mining stuff. So Bitcoin mining difficulty drops for second time in March. Here's the thing. We both mine. We need to do more mining videos.
We should.
We just simply need to do more mining videos.
Before we get into this, so I just did my taxes. If you guys were hearing a couple minutes ago, I was talking to the guy doing my taxes or whatever, and I'm like, yes, I have crypto. He's like, oh, my God, and was huffing and puffing about it. And he's like, well, did you have a lot of transactions? I'm like, kind of here's what I got or whatever. He's like, well, at least you don't do any mining. And I was like,
oh, shit.
He's like, that's a whole different can of worms. I was like,
well, that didn't start till after the first of the year.
Correct. Yes,
so
exactly. So didn't have to worry
but
about it.
Yeah, at least you're not into any mining. Well, buddy, you're gonna have a bad 2023. Let me tell you that.
That's right. So yeah, back into it.
So Bitcoin mining difficulty drops. So basically, what they're saying is, people are turning off their machines due to energy costs. Now, why we were saying it was so bullish in the just months ago was because it was still going up. Now, this isn't indicative of a large percentage of the market. Number one, it's still small, and I'm going to show you why it's still small. I have data to back it up. But also, well, number one, we have 12 miners, and we kept ours on.
Yeah,
ours are still rolling.
There you go.
So there's that. And yes, as energy goes up, the cost is going to go up. But again, if you're okay with eating some more heavier costs because you're not making as much money, then you just want more Bitcoin. And ultimately, that's what everybody wants. When these people are buying this much money and millions and millions and millions of dollars into mining, guess what? They don't give a crap about the energy cost to an extent. They only care about getting more Bitcoin.
That's right.
So that's basically what this is saying. You can read through this article. You guys know us at the Crypto Boys. We don't read through the article for you. That's stuff you can do on your own. Obviously, every once in a while we will. But you can look at Glassnode's chart. But what I like to look at for this is blockchain. So if we get onto blockchain here, what I want to show you guys is the total hash rate is obviously still going up. You can still see this nice, beautiful uptrend. It's even still going up at the end here. However, Can I move this?
You can just see it on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I
yeah,
got
you
you.
can do
Yep.
that.
Okay, so you can still see it going up here on the end. It's really not that big of a drop, as you can see after this was, you know what this was. But anyways, we're still rolling pretty good over the hash rate. And then
That's actually a beautiful trend. Like
That's-
look how
it's
perfectly. Nice
that's why,
is.
dude, they were looking at such a finite amount of time that of course, it doesn't matter. I mean, 0.035% or whatever the heck it was.
Right.
And then miners revenue. So miners revenue is obviously down, but this is still bullish because people really aren't turning them off. Yes, is it less than it was before? Possibly. And you could also remember that shipments of the brand new miners are coming out. So maybe they're switching out and then they're selling their old miners, putting the XPs in for the I forgot what even our miners are. I forgot what L they are. But anyways, putting them in for the other ones. So that's a possibility too. And then the next thing I wanted to show you is the network difficulty. So again, they're just talking about this little dip right here.
That's it.
That's it. That's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about.
Doesn't even mean anything.
Like, come on.
That's so tiny.
It's kind of a joke. It's kind of a joke in my opinion.
That's a joke.
But anyways, that was my mining information I had.
Yeah.
That made me
The
mad.
mining is
That's
going
what
well
I
for
had.
sure. I mean, that's definitely a long-term play, of course. Looking down the road. If any of you guys have miners, we'd be interested to hear how your experience has gone thus far. But so far, ours has gone pretty well. if you
Ebonic
ask me.
says you could FaceTime your subscriber on live through YouTube by using StreamYard. What does that even mean?
I'm not sure, but you guys can just join in on our
You
YouTube
could
lives
FaceTime
and
your. I love learning all this. I don't
yeah,
know.
it's a lot of stuff. I'm
don't
not
know.
either.
Code Cereal.
What's up?
Deuces Code Cereal.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining,
Thanks
buddy.
for hopping in.
Appreciate you.
I'm a little nasally. I'm sorry.
Yep, and
I
he came in
apologize.
the middle too. We had stuff going everywhere, but we are here and we are live. And I had another video. We'll jump back in. I had another video that was going to go up today, but with all the news going on, I was like, dude, we got to jump on a live. He's like, I'm late. I got tax stuff. I'm late at work. So I was like, yeah, if it works, it works.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. What's next?
GLCH, yes. I think Joe did actually, and he is going to look up his notes on it right now. So next thing I want to jump into just really quick was this Photo Geek, my man's. What's up, buddy? So next thing I did want to jump into, what we talked briefly about in the beginning was this Ape Coin and kind of what it's like. I want to bring you guys this at least information that you can get on CoinDesk and go ahead and read through this and kind of what's behind it, what they're thinking about, who made it up, so on and so forth. I mean, someone else made it up, not even really someone in the ape community. I just don't know really what it's going to look like. I mean, what do you think? I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. That's kind of my thought.
Yeah, that's a good thought. I'm hopping back into the glitch thing. Yeah, just kind of looking back on it. I don't know. I need to do a little bit more research into it, but for the most part, it seems like they want to do one thing really, really well, from my understanding of this glitch project. Super DeFi, super deep into the space there. So I don't know. Maybe we'll make a video on it and see if it's a winner or it's
let's write that. Let's write that down. I remember looking it up, but I have no idea what it even does because I was all self-framed out for about a week.
Yeah,
it's all self-framed out. We'll get to it, Code Series. We'll get to it.
What'd you say about Ape Coin there?
Ape Coin, basically somebody else made it up, the actual coin, and now he's getting into a bunch of other stuff like DAOs and stuff and all this crap and how you get the free money and what it means and what kind of taxes and stuff you got to pay. So it's just kind of a cool article.
Yeah, it's
kind of a cool article.
It's an interesting one too. It's definitely
kind
interesting.
of jump back
the,
into
the
CoinDesk.
airdrop for sure.
Yeah.
Sell frame.
I'm in Cell too. Yeah.
Colin made a video the other day about it.
Made a video on Cell. I thought it went really well. I took a couple angles that people weren't looking at on Cell Frame, and I'm literally finishing up my other video on it right now. I do have a couple question marks though that I don't want to say they're going to stop me from buying it. That's not the case, but I would like them answered. A couple about their team, about where they're going, a couple about Dimitri. I don't know. I got a couple questions.
We're just kind of picky about stuff like that. Like
we're picky.
When we want to invest in
we
a
are.
coin, we want to know who the heck is behind it.
Yep.
We want to know what the heck they do, and are they legit or are they some fake scammer that's trying to screw you out of money?
The last thing we're gonna do is come on here, say our opinions, and them not be true. If you can't, honestly, if you can't get down with that, then it's just not the channel for you. We're gonna be honest 100% of the time. That's all we got.
For sure.
That's all we got for our subscribers.
That's right. Every single day. Whether it's me sitting with a bunch of file, dude, I had to look closely of the stuff behind me. I was like,
figured. I was like,
are
is
there
that
any
going to be
names or is there a HIPAA or anything like
the
that?
exact same thing, but they were only numbers.
Yeah, there was just a bunch of numbers. I double and triple checked just to make sure.
Yep. Code Serial. It is coming out. It'll be out next week. I want to say Wednesday or Thursday next week. There's a lot of diving in I got to do, and I still got to shoot it. So Wednesday or Thursday next week is when I feel comfortable.
We also might have a video next week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday or something on a beach.
Yes, we are. Well, as in me.
As in
Colin. Yep, we are going to have one there too. I've had this trip planned to where I can swim in the ocean a little bit and get a little bit more contact with this Ironman stuff since I started this Ironman. I've had this like 4 days mapped out to go. And yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, living in the Midwest in the middle of winter is not great for Ironman training with regards to swimming.
Or running. I haven't been able to run either. The first time I've been able to run was 15 miles on last Sunday, and my legs hurt until yesterday. I mean, they literally ached. So I was like, I got to get outside and get in some open water swimming, and one of our best buddies owns a condo in Mexico.
Easy as that.
Here we go.
Boom, shakalaka.
Here we go.
Cadena. Yeah, we like Cadena. I made a video
Cadena.
on Cadena. It is a good project. Yeah, I think it's got some good stuff behind it for sure.
Agreed.
Green
Agreed.
thumbs up.
So next thing I want to get into, guys, and probably the last thing, Joe's got to work out, and I also have to watch my kids here soon, is that what I got into with Silo. So one thing I want to show, and I understand I already showed this. This is my second biggest holding now. Some people were like, "You're crazy for a 10 million." Well,
you are.
Hold on. Well, yeah, I am a little crazy, but I'm going to show you why and why I trusted it and why I don't tell my wife. Hopefully she doesn't watch all this. Hopefully she doesn't, because half that's more than that is her money. She makes more than me.
Don't worry, my wife won't tell her because she definitely doesn't watch it.
For sure.
Yeah.
But why I think, and we always say, right, get into Bitcoin, get into Ethereum, get into the projects you truly trust in,
right,
especially in times of uncertainty. However, when you truly trust in a small cap altcoin like we do, our number one pick for 2022 was Silo, right? To make you a millionaire. Here's the thing. Its tech is absolutely, it's out of this world, what it could potentially do. I'm not even going to go into the tech. It's a waste of time for right now. But when you see all of this going on and you see 10 bottoms at about the same price. Now just with your eyes, after each blue circle, what do you see?
Massive run up.
An absolutely massive run up. And now I've been watching this for the last few months. I've been watching it from here to here. And I said, after this wick down here, I said, next time it wicks down to 0.0035, I'm throwing a bag at it. And I had a bag on it, and boom, here you go. Look at this price action. And
that was a good call.
And I'm hoping, I'm not going to sell any until it gets about out of this rectangle here, which is going to be about 0.007, 0.008, somewhere in there. But I mean, if you're willing to do that, and why I'm saying this and why I think it's so important is that when you are in a market like this and there's altcoins that are so beat down, and Silo's price has been up to like 0.015, so like a penny and a half before, is that if you're willing to risk a little bit, this is how you risk it. This is how you do it. Maybe not with your second largest holding, but I feel super strongly about Silo. I have no problem with holding it into the barest of bear markets. I'm just saying, if you want to make some money, you should probably take some profits then, but these are the possibilities you can do with altcoins and why I like them and why I don't always just throw all my money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano and put bags on the side, because now I've almost doubled a bag where I can go do other stuff with that.
For sure. Yeah, and we're not telling you guys that this is what you need to do.
Absolutely
we're just
not.
telling you, we're just giving you this, presentation of what we're doing and how it plays out for us. If this second largest holder for Colin here absolutely rips to the moon and plays out, we can go back and say, hey guys, like, this is the case. We've done this before. We've shown this before. So, when we have stuff like this, like, we're not just blowing smoke up your butt, like, this is things that we've done, we're doing, we're trying to, better the space for you guys. So if you are with us right now, if you're hanging out, the best thing you can do for us right now is give us a thumbs up, like the video. We do appreciate it, guys, for you guys hanging out with us. Yeah. What else did you have with that? The little Silo pumpy pump?
No. Yeah. It was just pretty much saying that, although, yes, you should be buying the projects that you truly mostly believe in, but that doesn't mean they have to be large cap.
Nope.
They can be small cap and good things can happen as it already has. Now, you got to be willing to take profits. You got to be willing to take profits. No one has ever went broke or not smiled when they've taken profits. I don't care if you sold your Ape coins at $3 and you made 30 grand and they went up to 15. You're smiling because you got 30 grand.
Right.
And that's all you can do. That's all you can do.
That's right.
So that was kind of my lesson for today. It was like, hey, it doesn't have to be all Bitcoin and Ethereum all the time.
It's a good lesson, for sure. So definitely tomorrow, guys, we will put out a tweet about it. If you guys don't follow us on Twitter, you probably should. And we will have the discussion time like we did last time about 20, 30, 40 minutes. Who knows how long it goes. Maybe
whatever
it goes
they
an
want
hour.
to talk for. Yeah.
Maybe it's 10 minutes if no one's with us. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be with us. We do appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Yep.
There's another syllable in there. Got anything else to add to the crew?
Nah.
Discussing?
Okay, what are you feeling? I mean, I got to ask, I guess. So, look at the market today. What are you feeling? What's your thoughts on the market? What you got?
My feel right now is it feels really good. But unfortunately, sometimes when it feels really good, it's time to start looking left and right because you're thinking well, is this too good to be true? Or maybe this is it. Maybe this is the run. Maybe this is the run that takes us above, that magical line that you drew, the big yellow line. I don't feel it. I hate to say it. I ain't the one. I'm not going to, just say, oh, yeah, this is the one. I hope it is for everyone, me included in the space. But I think we're going to hit that point. Boop. Take a poopy doop back down.
Well, and I hate to say it, but you're probably right because here's the thing. I cannot say after the 15th one of these, I don't even know how many, but let's just say 15.
Sure.
How am I going to be like, yeah, I'm betting that this is the one? I cannot tell people. I cannot come on here and say that, yeah, this is the one. It would be a lie.
Yep.
Keep some cash on the sidelines.
But eventually, though, the one is
going to be the one.
It's going to be the one.
The one is going to be the one.
That's going to be the time where we're like, hey, both of us, don't even worry about it. It's going back down, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you that. Boop. That's the one. That's the one.
Bottom line is I'm glad this one happened, and I'm glad Silo's kind of leading the charge.
That's right. Good.
I guess Ape Coin, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's coming back one more time. Yeah, for sure.
Photo Geek, I think you're right, man.
I agree with you there.
You're right.
At least one more time.
We got a little 20-minute live in.
Cool, we do, and I got to go work out.
It went really well. He's got to work out. I got to watch my kids. We got 3 minutes, and as always, guys, we really do appreciate you being with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube. Peace out. We will see you tomorrow around 3 o'clock Central Time.